Alright, so the day is 10/23/25. I'm going to go over the trades I took. One break-even trade, and then the other one would have been break-even, but I closed out before it got to that area and got 240. I feel like I would be more up in profit with take partials and stuff like that being, but my M&Q is just pooping itself and hasn't really been working. I don't know. Anyways, my bias initially was shorts until we made this SMT right here with ES on the 1 hour. So once I saw that, I kind of switched my bias, but at the same time, I still kind of wanted to see shorts off market open, and we did, just to rebalance this range. And this is exactly what I wanted to see with this 5-minute BPR and this gap being respected. I could have taken something down here. But we didn't really make anything clear. The only thing we had was this 2-minute right here, and we actually ended up tapping right back into that BPR 97325. 97325 would have been to the tick, but I ended up not even taking anything. I ended up taking something up here where we hit this level right here. We were clearly showing rejection. We made this 5-minute rejection block, and there was a 3-minute right here. So I wanted to wait for this 5-minute gap to get inversed, and I wanted to target equilibrium of this range. And also there was a 15-minute down here that I was going to initially target. And I mean, not really initially target, but kind of tell myself, okay, price is probably going to reverse if we hit this point. But still, I wanted to see, I'm on the combine. I just want to try and get that 1500. But yeah, we ended up inversing that, and I entered right off the BPR. So at this point right here at 3975, and we ended up doing that. I should have exited whenever we made this SMT, and I saw the ES completely filled its 15-minute that they had down there. So it was this candle right here, completely came down and filled all this. There were no other gaps down here for ES to fill. If we go down and look, the only other thing was this 5-minute BPR all the way down here. So yeah, that's pretty far away. But yeah, I think the mistake I made is that I should have exited when I told myself to, which we made this small 1-minute SMT, and I told myself, I probably should exit here. We're going to reject off this area, and even if we do come back down, we're going to take this liquidity out first, and that would have gotten us break even. So I should have just trusted my gut and gone with that, but I didn't. I held it all the way through. So yeah, that was the first trade, break even. Second trade, we had this clear accumulation right here on the 1-minute. Really clear accumulation, and I saw this move up and then down. And whenever I first saw this, I opened my laptop and was in the middle of class and saw this, and I looked like a really good move. So I took it off of this 5-minute that we inversed. Really good. 175.75. 175.75. Okay. So right there, and I had my stops somewhere up here. I think I had it on this volume imbalance or this candle close. Or no, I think I had it on this candle close. But yeah, I initially was just targeting 75 points, because that's how much I need with one contract. And yet again, because I was in class, I feel like I would have seen this and then also caught this as well if my laptop didn't die. But one of the main things I've always been going after is the 1-minute BPRs. We always react to them in legs that, like, whether in bullish or bearish scenarios. And you can see right here that we ended up reacting off not only just this 1 minute gap, but this BPR right here, and completely respecting that. So when I saw that, I pretty much just exited around this area. I think I exited like when this 1 minute got closed, or somewhere right here. But yeah. And then I ended up seeing this, and this ended up just being the fake manipulation and taking out all these lows, which made sense. And then I would have taken this 2 minute or 3 minute that we made, but my laptop died. And then I actually set a limit order on the practice right here, and I completely forgot about it. My laptop died, and I didn't see it until basically like after class. This isn't a trade that I took, so ignore that. So yeah, that would have been a really good trade. Very obvious. When you see like stuff like this, when you see your accumulation and manipulation, like this may look like the manipulation because it's coming above and closing above this and coming down, but clearly, you know, the draw was already higher. I just wanted to catch what may have been this low, or maybe the 75, because I knew price would still go down. And it was in a good spot to still catch a bunch of points. So it was like 55 that, or not really 55, yeah. It was like, yeah, almost like 50 points. But the only other good trade was this 2 minute right here. I ended up making this, and we hit that BPR perfectly, right at the top of it. 3 minute we haven't even hit, so even though the 3 minute was definitely way better, it wouldn't have really mattered, just because this 3 minute and this 2 minute basically closed the same, right? They kind of line up together. See how that is? And so did the 1 minute. So going with that, like I would have gone up pretty much with the 2 minute. And then we had this small 5 minute, which was our original entry. And then yeah, we ended up just going higher from there. But yeah, that pretty unfortunate break even. And then of course we ended up going, this would have been my full TP right here, this full range, if I was trading on like a XFA, but I would have only gone 75 points. That's pretty much the trades I took. I think today was pretty good. I think the things I need to work on, if I can just keep up the consistency with taking trades like that and being in a position where I'm able to go break even, because I mean in both of these trades I ended up going break even like really quick. Like we ended up hitting my limit and then dumping pretty fast. You can see right here that we hit this and then just dumped, and then same with this one, we ended up hitting this and then dumping. So I'm going break even pretty fast. It's just the part of, I guess, managing and knowing if my trade is going to take profit or not, or if it's going to continue there, or if it's going to reverse. And so that's something that I could have used for this right here, and pretty much used it for this one too. I think I was floating in around like, would have been like 1,000, I think. So I could have taken that out, or at least targeted just these lows, which would have been like 41 points. So yeah, I think that's pretty much today. We have CPI tomorrow. I'm low-key thinking about gambling my account just on CPI. I got this one for like 25 bucks based off that AWS thing. So we'll see what it does. I think tomorrow we're going to end up going to all-time highs. If we don't do this today, then I think CPI will push us to that, or not. I mean, it really just depends. We could dump again, but this 4 hour We also inverse this 4 hours, so I mean that's pretty, yeah. Anyways, that's the trade recap. I feel like today was pretty good. Learned my mistakes, everything about it. But yeah.